Hey, what's up guys, Valleyfine here. I am back. Welcome to the channel. Now, a few days ago I gave some predictions for what is happening to this game based on a data mine that happened a few days after the update dropped. Now, there has been another one since then, and this one has some exact dates for some of these events that we were looking forward to. Now, before I get into this, I want to give a disclaimer that everything from a data mine, all the information, all the dates are subject to change, so or cancellation. So some of this might be happening, none of this might be happening. This is all just speculation, but I do want to say last time there was some dates in the data mine. Those dates turned out to be exactly right on the same day and exactly the right time. So for me, this holds a little bit of water. For you, it may or may not, and again, it is a data mine, so take it with a grain of salt. But all right, a couple days ago, Pornhub came out with this, and I wanted to address this right when he did this, but I was really busy this past weekend and yesterday. But all right, it has some dates, and I'm gonna go over the summary, and then I'm gonna go and look at the actual data mine, some of the information that I found to kind of back up what he found here. And then I'm going to go to the calendar that I made and put all this new stuff in there, and then we could look at what places have holes and what are some likely places for some of these other things coming up. Alright, so let me just read through this. Rocket event starting from June 4th, which is tomorrow, running to July 18th. We'll find out very soon if this is going to go on. We'll find this out tomorrow. Star-Lord event on July 13th through July 21st. Guardians and Ravager double drops on July 9th through July 16th. There's a bunch of offers for Doctor Strange, Ravagers, and Guardians. And these Guardians looks and Ravager offers looks very similar to what they did with the shield for Iron Man. So expect that coming up. 5 levels of Groot offers, 1 guarantees you 3-star Groot. I think that is good synchronizing with the Star-Lord event. Hand Relic Hunt coming on July 10th. So this looks like it's very similar to what they've been doing with the Ravager. I mean, not the Ravagers, the Mercenaries and their gold event. Looks like it will be a reoccurring event, or at least I'm assuming this will be a reoccurring event like that. Another Thanos raid coming, possibly different rewards. I hope they do change the rewards. I don't mind it being very hard, but I do hope they up the rewards a little bit, because there's not a lot of alliances that are finishing that whole level 60 raid. Had double drop coming on the 5th. Changes to Blitz. Look like they will make changes about how many star levels you can enter with, etc. I didn't look this up in the data mine, but just like before, I'm putting the raw data in there. So if you want to look that up, you can look that up yourself. But I am not looking forward to this. One of the reasons that can score like we can is because of that, and this is not going to affect whale players like Ox and some of the others, but for some of us still building our roster, this is not a welcome change. Maybe Blitz tier star, maybe they tier the Blitzes with star requirements. I'm hoping not. And Ant-Man and Wasp event for rare rewards will require both Wasp and Ant-Man at various star levels. Alright, so what I did at this actual data, and then let me give credit to Pornhub. He's the guy that did this and posted this, and he's done previous data mines in the past. All right, so what I did, I have the raw data right here, and I've highlighted some of the interesting things that I saw. Now, all I did was just do a find for July, and everywhere that I had a July or a JUL, short for July, I highlighted. So let's go look at this. All right, so this is regarding the hand event. Gather your best hand warriors, collect a massive cache of catalysts. Event requirements: 5 hand warriors. Hand star rank requirement increases by 1 with each level, so it's looking like it's very similar to the Merc event. And hand is a very good faction, so if this event turns out to not be true, you could still use them in Blitz. They are one of the rare teams that you could do all minions and can still win you some battles at tier 8. Hand, a very good faction. I would farm them if you have the resources, regardless. And I think giving us catalysts, the advanced basic catalysts, very limited resource, very rare, and is needed for almost every character once you get them to about gear 8 or gear 9 or so. Alright, so that is information on that. Next is more information about the hand event. Alright, the rate at which shards are awarded has until July 6th, 12 a.m. UTC. Take advantage of the double drops. So this is looking like the double drops for that hand event. And again, that hand event looks like it's scheduled for July 10th, ending on July 11th. So a one-day event. We have a double drop looking like leading up to that event, and these are the nodes that are going to be affected on July 6th. So Heroes 2-9 for Hand Sorcerers, Heroes 3-9 for Electra, Villains 3-6 for Hand Blade Master, Villains 5-6 Hand Assassin, Nexus 3-3 for Hand Sorcerers, Nexus 3-9 for Electra, Nexus 5-3 for Hand Blade Master, and give your collection a boost. Alright. This is about the Star-Lord event. Now, assemble your top 5 Guardians and Ravagers to recruit Star-Lord. In this week-long event, special events aid your Guardians and Ravagers recruitment efforts. Daily Guardians and Ravager shards, so looking forward to that. Log in each day before the start of the event to receive a bundle of shards in the it's on the house. So, similar to what they did with the Iron Man event. Character offers in the days leading to events. Various Guardian or Ravager characters become available in Galactic Heroes Orb. Limited time orb will be available during the event. Each orb has a chance of dropping Guardian or Ravager character shards, including Gamora, Rocket, Drax, Yondu. Don't miss out on this to strengthen your roster. Event requirements: 5 Guardians or Ravagers. Nothing new. This was in the past Datamine that he did. But we got some events. No, events starting July 13th and ending July 21st. So that looks like it will be fun. This is more more information about that. It says if you're unable to recruit Star-Lord this time, don't worry, he will return. So it looks like this will be an ongoing series that they're doing with, at least right now, Star-Lord and Iron Man. And I don't know when they're going to do Nick Fury like this. More information about that. The commander, the number of Guardians nodes will be double. The characters will help you with these shards, including Yondu, Heroes 1-9, Heroes 4-6 Ravager Bruiser, Nexus 2-9, Gamora. So doesn't look like there's a lot affecting. I mean, a lot of these Guardians and Ravagers are farmed in different ways, so not huge with this double drop day. And here's listing the same thing again, summer, and then there was a summer offer, so I'm not sure what this is or if we've had this. I don't remember it if we have had this, though. Would like to take the time to celebrate summer in its all glory. Summer is a time to kick back, fun and sun for all our players on the southern end of the globe. We're sure winter in July is fun. Please enjoy this free gift. So if it's kind of like what they did for the Father's Day with Luke Cage, maybe 5 free shards or something like that. Alright, so Ant-Man Double Energy. Now this is something that I did not see, and this was in the past. So this might have been scrapped. July 29th through July 2nd, energy refills for Ant-Man campaign will give you double the campaign energy. I don't remember that happening. So, you know, take all of this dates and stuff with a grain of salt. Relic Hunter, event starts July 10th. Star-Lord teaser, event starts July 13th. Alright, so that is some of the things that I saw in the data mine. Obviously, there's a bunch more stuff if you look at the raw data, but this is just the edited part that I got. Alright, so let's go look at the calendar and update some of the dates from the last time I did the prediction. So I left Venom here because I think that's going to be tied to the movies. Alliance War, because they bumped up a lot of the stuff that I was predicting for August, that could be moved up as well into August or September. So I'm holding off giving a date on that because they're releasing a lot of this stuff really soon. So the first thing that should be happening, if the data mine is correct, and if the data mine is correct, it could be this all could change. All right, so first thing that was said was this Rocket event starting tomorrow, going all the way to the 18th. So if that takes place, Rocket becomes farmable by everybody right here on the 4th. Now, if it's similar to the Ant-Man and these bad drop rates, it looks like maybe unlocking him on the 9th or 10th for most players. So actually, maybe not. He requires a little bit more shards, so maybe towards the end of the event people will unlock him. And that will lead us right into a Star-Lord event. Actually starting on the 13th and going for a week until the 21st. Now these dates are a little different. You could look into actual Datamine to see where it is in your time zone, but yeah, it's going to change depending on your time zone, but they have exact dates. So if that happens where it does, then we are getting Star-Lord right on the 13th, or at least a possibility to get him on the 13th, depending on how many shards it takes to unlock him. Could be unlocked sometime the following week. All right, what else do we have in the data mine that was talked about? No word on the Wasp event, but I'm assuming that it's still going to be the same thing right after the Ant-Man event, or the, not the Ant-Man event, the, yeah, right after the Ant-Man event, and having these concurrent things going on. So if we have that Wasp happening right after there, from the 13th to about the 18th, we have 3 things going on at once: Rocket, Star-Lord, and Wasp. So I'm not sure if Wasp is happening right after Ant-Man. They might push it off to the 18th, around here, around when Rocket is ending. So very possible that that could happen. So if that happens, let me just move this down to right here, and that would make more sense. If that gets pushed off and they're not running all these things concurrently, we should be getting Wasp around the 19th or so, and that may be when they're increasing the level cap as well. All right, so let's go and talk about the supposed hand event that's coming. Should be happening right here on the 10th, which means that we'll be getting a double drop for hand right here on the 5th. So again, we will find out very soon, tomorrow and Thursday, if all this stuff is happening, or if they've changed anything since they've released that information in the data mine. All right, and we also have a Guardians and Ravagers double drop on the 9th and the 16th in preparation for the Star-Lord event. So a lot of stuff going on in July. Most people are unlocking Groot a little later, so technically we're getting 4 characters in July if all this stuff happens. And again, Rocket has been released previously for beta players and certain global launch players in a glitch, so technically he's not being released here, but for most players that start at global launch, he is being released in that event. Still not sure about Nick Fury. Possibly right around here at Infinity War. So if that is where they're releasing him, we would have 2 characters coming in thing. And if you look at that, they've had an event in June, and if they do this Star-Lord event, they had an event in July. Nick Fury would be an awesome addition, starting his event sometime in August, and then just waiting for what's going to happen in September with Venom, and then possibly placing Alliance War in the September time frame to start this sometime, whenever we get an update. I'm thinking the update will be mid-August or so, so maybe a bunch happening in August as well, and then just a bunch up in the air for September. So that's kind of my update on this calendar based on some of this new information. So let me hear from you guys. What do you think is happening? I'm looking forward to everything except for some proposed changes to Blitz. I hope they keep Blitz the way it is. I don't like them requiring stars for certain stages. So that is it. We will see tomorrow whether this happens or not. But at the very least, I hope this is entertaining and can fuel some speculation for you guys, and just to see out kind of how everything is laid out, or kind of how I had some of these things laid out for July. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and Hulk smash that like button. There is a BlueStacks affiliate link down below, so if you want to play this on your computer, click on that link and the channel gets a little credit, and it's totally free for you. And that is it. I'm live streaming. Last night we did a simulcast on Twitch and YouTube, so I think I'm going to continue to do that because I know some people prefer some platforms over the others, so whenever I do a live stream, I'm planning to do a simulcast on both platforms, so you guys can enjoy whatever you do. I'm planning for Thursday, but my parents are coming into town to visit, so not sure if I'm going to be able to do one on Thursday, but if not, I will be back to my normal schedule after they leave. I'm going to try to get a few live streams in while they're visiting, though, but that is about it. I hope to see you guys next time. Valley Flying, out.